how you go about do owner financing that you talked about. I qualify a property for owner financing, and then I hire a processor that does the whole process for me. You pay about $1,900. You don't pay that. The buyer pays that, and then you hire a servicing company that will charge the buyer $25 per month to process the loan, to make sure that the insurance and taxes is all escrowed, so that you don't have to do that. They make sure that you and the buyer stay compliant with the Dodd-Frank rule. But more important, if the buyer stops paying their mortgage, they will go to the courthouse and fight the whole thing for you. It's basically like a mortgage company. If you do owner financing, guys, I'm just going to throw it out here. If you do owner financing, make sure you go to a servicing company. It does not cost you anything. It will cost the buyer $25 a month. It is so worth it. It gives you peace of mind. A friend of mine, he did owner financing, did it himself, and now he's already, for the last 8 months, he's trying to get this person out, trying to go to court and all of that stuff. Save yourself. Let the buyer pay the $25. And it's a really good friend of mine called that I'm in partnership with in Cleveland, Ohio. He calls it mailbox money. Just get your mailbox money. Every month, this check comes in your box from the servicing company, and the servicing company makes sure that the buyer pays their mortgage to you on time.
Thanks for that, Eric.
Yeah.
Can you name those companies, like the processor you mentioned, about processor and the servicing company? Is it something that you can share?
Yeah. So the company I'm using is called calltheunderwriter.com. Calltheunderwriter.com. They help me right now with a deal that I'm doing in Rocky Mount. And servicing companies, you can think of many. One that comes to mind right now is FCI. FCI is one of the nation's biggest one, and they can help. As far as owner financing, and again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research. You can get hard money loans for it. So I am giving. I need to draw it out at some point, but I am giving portion of my profit. So in Rocky Mount, for example, if I sell the property now, I make $30,000 profit. So, sorry, $30,000 profit minus the realtor fees. So, say another, I'll make $22,000 profit. I'm selling the property in Rocky Mount with $20,000 down. So I'm basically breaking even for the profit that I would have been making now if I would sell it. And then over the course of 30 years, and I had to do owner financing on this property because banks won't loan on this property. So over the course of 30 years, I am making a total interest revenue profit. Yeah, an interest profit of $209,000 over 30 years. There's my retirement money right there. I'm giving up some of that money. I'm giving up, I think it's 119,000 of that. I'm giving up to my hard money lenders, and so I pay them off first, and then at month 180, they're paid off, and then after all of the money just comes in into my bank account. I don't have a roof anymore. I don't have a toilet anymore. I don't have an HVAC anymore, but I still have the income.